Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are pretty much ready to go requisition ourselves some additional cash, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This is an assassinate mission, this is a battle mission. If this was slightly better salvage, I'd say that this would be a great option. Unfortunately, it's not. This is a lot of pay and not much salvage for a... Well, actually, that's not even that much pay for a 2.5 skull mission. Kind of awkward. I think we avoid these for now. We're really close to being willing to take these. Once we can deploy another mech, I think this becomes a lot safer. For now, I think we're just going to run this battle here. And let's see how much a priority salvage costs. About 100k. I think we go for full salvage here. Excellent. Of course, these mech warriors are not going to be possible to be brought, so we're going to be going for Time Lord 88, as well as Ulysses and Warbore. Excellent. Let's go. Hopefully, we don't run into 10 trillion enemies. That would be awkward. And right now would be a... Well, actually, realistically, I think we could handle it pretty much. We'd have to dip into some of our equipment reserves, right? But it would be okay. Even if we took an extreme amount of damage. Like, if we lost the Stalker, that would hurt a lot. But realistically... So we need to destroy a legacy lance of Merrick mechs. Many years ago, we fought a lengthy conflict with Merrick here in Kastrovia. Recently, however, news has trickled in from a remote region of the planet. Enemy forces harrying regional transportation. Eyewitness reports describe very old mechs in colors from the conflict long since ended. You're to show these old mech warriors that the war is over for them as well. Commander, we can't underestimate these old-timers, but fortunately we can expect poorly maintained mechs. Finish them quickly. Okay, so they're going to be well-trained, but not exactly in the best shape. Wonderful.
Our mechs don't generate enough heat on their own.
What a place to drop us. Come on, Sumire. Why not drop us right here? That would have been so much better. Well... We're just going to stick together up on this ridge as best we can, but this is real awkward.
Moving to position.
We're going to keep it kind of slow and hope that the Stalker can keep up. Pro tip, the Stalker can't keep up.
Roger.
We're just going to keep it very slow right now.
Location confirmed.
In fact, we're just going to brace the three of these and catch up for a round or two with the Stalker.
Managing heat.
And we'll just come up over here. There we go. Now we can start moving again. We'll take the Hunchy down over here.
On it.
We may be seeing some enemies pretty soon.
On my way. Roger.
And now we should be able to turn the camera this direction so that this is a little bit better. There we go. If we go up here, we almost certainly see enemies.
Coordinates received.
I'm going to hold back for this round, just so that our Stalker isn't exposed in this rough terrain. Okay. Let's move forward.
Acknowledged.
Really, we still don't see an enemy. Okay. Well, we'll make for this water for heat management. The beach is pretty open as far as a shooting gallery goes. We can drop right behind this rock, and that might provide us some LOS cover. And then the Stalker will continue to come forward.
On my way.
Okay, so they're on the ridge. We see a cicada. We see a chameleon. And for now, that's all we see. We should expect there's at least two more.
How's it going?
So I'm going to take the stealth up over this direction. We're actually going to sprint inward. Actually, there's no point. We don't get an extra evasive pip for that. Okay. So we do see a second cicada. The cicada will move next. But we could potentially do a very large amount of damage to it here.
Firing full weapon.
Okay, that was less than I was hoping for, but it'll do. The cicada backed off.
Good to go.
That's fine.
Roger. Full speed.
We're just going to close in with the Vulcan. The chameleon is coming forward and firing on the Hunchy. That looked like a miss.
What do you need?
The Hunchy is going to sprint into the water here. This is water, correct? Yes, it is.
Acknowledged.
This is obstructed LOS, but we're just going to take a pot shot here.
Firing.
Wow. That was quite good for a pot shot. Okay, that's a sentinel.
Yeah.
Roger that, and we will now continue to sprint forward with the stalker.
Looking out.
And I think 14.2... Those are our best hit odds. We'll do it.
Agent target.
I don't expect much. We started a couple fires, I guess. And the chameleon just moved straight through a fire. That's more damage to the stealth than I would have liked,
Damage
but
minor, Commander.
he is skylining himself. He is in cover.
Yes, Commander.
We could move over here and fire on this guy. And I think this is our best bet. Okay. Cicada's moving. Also fires on the stealth. Is that the injured cicada? The wounded cicada? The damaged, I guess I should go with? No, it is not. Okay.
Yeah?
We're going to close in with our Hunchy.
I'll do what I can.
And just checking hit odds. Our hit odds are better against the chameleon.
Confirmed.
Okay, we had a hit. That's all I can ask for, realistically.
Ready to get it on.
I think I would love to get in a little closer with the Vulcan, but I think we move right here.
Location.
What are hit odds on the tag, or rather the narc? 26%? Oof. We'll take the odds, but I don't like it.
Sweet.
Yeah, the narc did not hit. That's sad. Okay, the other cicada moved up and is also firing on the stealth. Stealth is taking a bit of a beating. The sentinel is moving up and also is going to fire on the stealth. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So we're going to close in a bit with our stalker.
Copy that.
Is this weak side? This is weak side on this cicada. And that's our best hit odds. We'll take it.
That hit something good.
Yes, it did. Really? And then he went to melee the stealth. Of all of the things he could have done there,
What's up, boss?
that's definitely the most interesting choice. We're going to jump behind the chameleon here.
Hitting the jump jet.
We're going to try to narc it again.
Got a good angle.
And we failed. Okay. The other cicada is moving in. It did not fire,
Yes, boss?
which I really thought it would. That's flames there. I think we're going to jump like this.
Engaging jump jet.
And we're going to hit this cicada, not this one. Wait, we can't? You're telling me... Oh, I just missed the angle there. I was fooled by this line. Okay, in that case, we will hit this cicada, and this is on weak side, so I guess this is fine.
Here we go.
Side torso destruction. Boy, it must be close to dead.
They're getting the angle on me.
Yeah, you're okay for now. Emphasis on the for now. 44 HP there. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to get in behind the cicada with the Hunchy. A backstabbing Hunchy is a terrifying Hunchy. So, this is probably a dead cicada. Oh yeah, that's totally dead.
Tango down.
Wonderful.
Ready for orders.
We're going to cruise in a little closer with the Stalker. I'm a little bit concerned about stray-shotting the stealth with our lasers. So we're not going to fire the lasers.
Engage.
Okay.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Another melee attack on the stealth. They're really going for that.
Let's do this.
Yes, let's. They're all bunched up. So we jump in behind the chameleon. This is probably a dead chameleon. Ah, that was not a good spread.
That hit something good. Waiting for orders.
If that had been a good spread, it would have been a dead chameleon. But alas, it was not. I think we don't fire the narc here.
Firing at enemy 6.
Okay.
Critical hit, Commander.
Gyro crit. Sentinel just walked through the fire and did nothing. Certainly an interesting choice. We'll see what the cicada decides to do here. Through the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. The cicada becomes the obvious choice to hit with the hunchback and with the stalker.
Here we go.
That was surprisingly good. I like it.
Commander.
We're going to step in with the stalker.
Position confirmed.
Like I said, the cicada becomes the obvious choice here. Oh, I didn't realize you could minimize that. Okay. Is this the obvious choice? Yes, I think it is. Not a ton of damage there, but that's okay.
Good.
Sentinel doing some damage to the Hunchy. We really don't care.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Okay.
To go.
Time to get the stealth in behind the chameleon. Something like this.
Yes.
If we have a halfway decent damage spread, this will kill. It doesn't even need to be halfway decent. It needs to be quarter decent.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Fantastic.
Hostile removed.
Okay.
Can't take much more of this.
Who can't? The Vulcan? You're fine. You took literally 10 damage. There's no more damage to be taken. Okay, we'll hit the Sentinel in the rear here, and this theoretically could kill, but we would need a great damage spread to make that happen. Like, we'd have to hit that with basically literally everything in the CT.
Affirmative.
We did narc them,
Reporting critical hit.
and we took out a heat sink, but we hit 2 damage in the CT. So yeah, that's kind of not surprising. I want to continue closing in the Hunchy here.
All weapons, fire.
Okay, that wasn't a great damage spread either, but I'm not surprised by that. But now that we have a narc down,
Got it.
that, of course, means that the Sentinel becomes the obvious choice.
I copy.
Excellent. So they're currently unsettled. The Cicada pulls back, sets itself on fire, doesn't do anything. Sure,
Receiving you.
I guess that's fine. We're going to jump behind the Cicada. That's not great for our heat. So we're just going to not fire this medium laser, I think. Or either medium laser. That's 90 HP. Okay. I think we'll fire this medium laser.
Via armor in. Reporting. Critical hit.
Very nice.
Commander.
Once again, we could theoretically kill this guy, but it's unlikely unless he has an XL engine. No point in narking him again, though.
Target marker. Rear.
Yep. Not surprised that that didn't do
In
much.
need.
We're going to move the Hunchy. I would love to move somewhere where we don't have an obstructed LOS.
Let's move.
I guess that'll do. I'm a bit concerned about stray shots on our Vulcan, but our Vulcan is pretty fresh. It can take it in the front.
Copy that.
And we didn't stray shot it anyway. Okay. Moves into the fire. Interesting positioning.
Come on. Send me a real mech.
Receiving you.
Very interesting positioning. We can close in with the Stalker. And we're hitting the side flank, the weak side. Yeah, this Sentinel made a mistake. A big mistake.
Hostile removed.
Okay, just the Cicada left. And the Cicada
Standing by.
also made a bit of a mistake. We could sprint around to here, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, and then this would just be a minor amount of heat buildup. It has no armor in its rear from the last salvo, so this should be fine.
Locked on rear armor.
Okay. Oh, pilot ejected. Sounds good. Excellent work, Commander. The zone is clean, the board is green. Let's go home.
Mission successful.
Fantastic. So let's see what salvage we get out of this, shall we? I mean, this isn't going to be much payment. We already knew that. 156k. We took no internal damage, a little bit of armor damage. They're disputing the Chameleon and the Cicada, and they're offering us in exchange 8 fusion engines, 2 large lasers, and 4 FCS standards. That's not very equitable. We're going to refuse that. Okay. So we're going to take a Chameleon part, probably, and probably a Cicada part as well. But we'll check down here to see there is an Engine Core 320. We can take that in our 3rd spot here. And other than that, there's not that much good here. There's this large laser. There's also a Sentinel part here, but we may actually get a full Cicada out of this. Okay, we did not. But we did get the Sentinel part. We also got a cockpit basic that I really don't think we need. We'll sell that. FCS standards. Yeah, we'll sell those too. We'll keep the heatsink around. Those are handy. And the standard heatsink cooling, we have 2 of those. Okay. The Engine Core 320, we don't have any of those, so that'll be fine. Okay. Not a lot in terms of actual cash proceeds from this mission, but some reasonable salvage progress there. So the real question is, how much is it going to cost us to replace that armor? Probably not very much, I wouldn't think. Surely not 160k. We didn't take anywhere near that much. Yeah, 12k in 3 days. Do it, Yang. Wonderful. So we have no mech warriors currently good to go. So we're definitely going to have to tick forward a couple of days. And it'll be 3 days for our mechs to be online anyway. So let's tick forward 3 days. There we go. And it looks like we do now have 4 mech warriors ready to go. So we are ready to proceed in that case. Let's hop over to our barracks and see if we can do any training.
Yup. Standing by. I'm here.
Waiting for orders.
Wait. Yes. Orders.
Squire is still wounded, sadly.
Good. Good to go. Receiving you.
Okay, no training to be done. Wonderful. Let's double check our mechs. That all looks good. Okay. I think there's literally nothing to be done. So, I guess I'll just put a cut in here. It's a couple minutes earlier than I normally would, but that's okay, I guess. We don't really have anything else to do now before we deploy again, and it's definitely too late in the episode to do that. So I'm just going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we will deploy again and see about building up our funds even further. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.